Welcome to the Elegant Adventure Sagas. Tonight, we are going to do a quick thing we don't usually do. Are we doing what? 2 truths and a lie? Is that what you guys said? No. I know what it was. You said I'm going to popcorn it to Steven. And after all this time, we thought it would be really a good idea to maybe reintroduce some of the characters. So as you guys are talking, I will zoom to you on the map for the audience of one. And give it to you, Steven. Go ahead.
All right, just a quick overview. Skylar Blackthorn. I come from the north, and I come from a clan. I actually left the clan with my father because we got pushed out of the clan to join the Harpers. I think you guys all know this since we've been traveling together for 6 months. My father is dead, and I need to figure out, why he died. And that's something I need to figure out and eventually share with you. But my character's relatively reserved and quiet, but I live by the motto that order matters. So I do like structure until it costs innocent lives. Because my father was killed, I care for the innocent. So I do have a playful streak to me, but get serious when that is. So I'm quiet, reserved, but I will joke around and be a little bit playful unless someone's going to get hurt. That's why I'm very protective of you all. And I put myself in harm's way to protect, the healer and Nick Maylock, which I probably could do a better job at because he's always dying. But yeah, that's me in a nutshell. Yeah, just coming from the clan, we were somewhat playful. But, the Harpers really took that away from me, so I'm a little pissed. And now popcorn it over to Fabio.
Yeah, just learning my backstory.
No, you wrote it yourself.
No, I didn't. I'm not gonna even attempt to say I'm a writer because I am not. So I am from where's the forest
Elmwood.
near the forest near Elmwood, where the Moonsea meets the Dragon Reach. I am a passionate gatherer and crafter of rare natural materials.
And that tracks, right? That is literally what you prefer to do.
I do. I've noticed a troubling pattern. The natural world is not being destroyed, but altered. So I'm trying to figure out what is happening. I see the world is changing, and I need to figure out what is happening and see if I can try to reverse it.
Awesome.
So.
You want popcorn to somebody? Since we're doing business talk.
Oh, sure. To Karen.
I think you guys know Karen pretty well. Like in terms of who she is and her personality and what she does and how she acts and stuff. So, and I think you know exactly what she wants you to know about anything else. She doesn't talk about, I think she's from the south, from the Chandlewood, which is on the other side of the big sea. And that she's from a small town and stuff, but she doesn't like.
Have you shared the name of your small town?
Hmm?
Have you ever shared the name of the small town?
Probably. It's called Halfway. It's just a little trading town on this old road, literally called the Old Road, I think.
Yeah,
that's fantastic.
Yeah, and I think that town is literally halfway between cities on the old road.
That's awesome.
But yeah, I don't know. Karen doesn't talk about Karen tells a lot of stories, but doesn't necessarily talk about a lot, or I don't know, not spilling her guts about a lot of stuff, which is not necessarily. I don't think anybody would think she's being duplicitous or secretive, just more like it doesn't occur to her that anybody would want to know these things. So.
Yeah. We don't talk about Bruno.
Don't talk about Bruno.
All right. Who are you throwing to? I think it's all that's left is Noodle.
Yep.
Everything is almost known, right? My twin, all this stuff. But the man who raised me he was an artisan, and he was he chose to speak of my parents' death as more of a, oh yeah, that's just something that happened, not a mystery to be solved. It was just, you know, a fact of life, more or less. I was raised he was a quiet, observant man, and therefore I was taught through the wooden spoon to be more observant and quiet than anything. Not necessarily secretive, but just more observant. And I feel there needs to be a balance of good, and that, but I believe that creation is a sacred act. So that's
Karen
just
does too.
Yeah,
Mhm.
we heard.
We did hear.
So, I mean, I just was taught to listen and observe, but also there was one more thing. My guardian carefully guarded his own truth, but I believe relationships are mutual respect, love, and that's going to help shape my journey. So I will be impulsive once in a while. That might seem out of character, but it's really not. I just observe more than my impulses. That's it. I don't know. Y'all
You
know
love
the rest.
too hard. You love too hard.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, and then I think. Go ahead.
I was just going to say one more bit that I think you would have picked up on that's actually pretty relevant for where we're at right now is that Karen for a long time has just been like hired muscle and like living kind of a life on the road all throughout like the Moonsea area in particular. And so she's had experiences in all these towns and experiences with all kinds of like I don't know, never outright criminal organizations directly intentionally, but sometimes adjacent to it, you know. And you know, I think I've talked about I have a mentor in Melvant that I want to go see, who is a blacksmith. And yeah, so in theory, Karen knows this area pretty well and should be, I don't know, I'll have to try to remember that so we can take advantage of that as we go.
I'll have to try to remember that too, to be perfectly frank. That's one of the reasons I wanted to get your guys' backstory sort of nailed down. Was so that I could use them, right? I had an embarrassing moment with Karen where they're like, let's talk about, you know, a thing that I'm not going to mention because it's Karen's biz. But it dawned on me, like, I had no idea what Karen was talking about. And I'm like, oh, this is like a critical part of your backstory that we just have done so little with that I hadn't internalized it. Like, I could talk till I'm blue in the face about the normal campaign. So I thought it was important to sort of get that back again. And, you know,
I find it interesting that a lot of our characters are observant rather than talkative, which fits from when we're trying to figure something out.
Yeah.
Well, it's also funny that you guys have been playing, like, you know, I think we're approaching 6 years in, or did we cross into 6 or we crossed into 5? I don't know. It's many years. And like, this is like the deepest backstory conversation you guys have ever had.
Yeah.
That's all right.
It's all good. But these backstories will become important. And the reason that things are on maps and quests are on maps is because as you learn things, I'll put them on their global map so you can have some situational awareness, right? Like Karen, you know, you mentioned where your mentor is, right? And that's probably a place you're going to want to go. It'll be nice to know if there's other things there that you care about. Alrighty. So speaking of which, I believe you all now have access to the map whenever you want it, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'll use real world name, Cliff, or anyone who actually cares. So in our little menu dropdown where you can choose which of the interface pieces you want to toggle on and off in that little upper left-hand flyout, you can also now hit Control-I to just quickly turn on and off the interface.
Yeah, I'll know more.
Cool.
So whatever you have enabled or disabled, right? And I made it more piecemeal, so you could like all the little bits you can turn on and off, so you don't have to have like it all on or all off. Like scene controls, macros, player box, toolbars, like all of that is controlled independently. So hopefully the user experience makes sense. I don't know. I'm doing too many things every day. Awesome. So let's get into the actual game. And yeah, oh, by the way, and I changed the manual roll dice so it wasn't a D20 and confuses everybody into thinking that's what opens the roll window. So the little 2 6-sided dice in the right side tray, that enables or disables manual rolls.
All of a
As
sudden,
Noodle
mine
just found
says
out.
disabled. I'm disabled, and I don't know why.
Disabled.
Yeah. So you disabled manual rolls, which is fine. That's automated, right? So what happens if you have manual rolls enabled is when you go do your normal stuff, instead of it automatically rolling dice for you with Dice So Nice, it would open up an input box and said, what did you roll? Right? So like, oh, I rolled, and it would tell you the dice that you were supposed to roll, and then you would enter the value. So you could literally use real dice if you wanted, but we would just want to talk about that. And it does tell me when you enable it, so I know. Because it would be really easy to fudge your things. Like, man, Steven's critted every roll this game. So crazy.
That's
all right.
After you fix the dice. You fixed them originally.
All right, so let's go back to where you guys. So right now, you guys are, and not all of you have played. So let's pull you into the scene. And one of you is missing from the scene.
Nick Maylock.
So we've got Skylar Blackthorn and Nick Maylock.
What the hell happened to me, people?
In the last session, it was decided that maybe Skylar goes back and checks on Nick, because Nick was sort of left with little Zippy. So the first thing I'm gonna do is throw to Skylar and say, all right, so you're with Nick. You see little Zippy like messing around and being annoying. He's like a giant mosquito. He's that kind of annoying. Nick looks perfectly fine. Mosquito. Nick looks perfectly fine. Well, I mean, he doesn't look fine. He's in a coma. But it's interesting. But as he looks
as expected.
Yeah, Nick looks as expected. But you do notice the area feels a little less. I don't know, just a bad vibe to it. In the area surrounding Nick.
Right, so I'm with Maylock, eh?
So you are right now. So the question is, you've checked on him. Do you want to head back to the party?
Well, like I say, how far are they away? Do I know?
What's that?
How far are they away?
No, you're back with the wagon, right? So, like, I don't know, 40 feet. 40 feet.
We're making a turn, right?
Yeah, you're hitting on a little clearing that's surrounded by woods. About 40 feet to the path that leads back to the warehouse. It's about I don't know, maybe a 5-minute walk.
Oh yeah, I'm going back with them. Zippy's with Maylock. I'll ditch him. Yeah. He's safe.
All right. So Noodle, you hear Zippy because we agreed for this encounter that you can still communicate with Zippy even though you can't see him. So Zippy just like gives you a sort of a heads up that hey, Skylar's on his way back.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Skylar, I'm going to drop you back on the map.
I will pass along that information.
Are we in a cone? I can't remember. There were a lot of cones.
Everybody needs to be by me for Pass Without a Trace, right?
Exactly. You're in Pass Without a Trace. All right, so Skylar, you're back on the map. And this is, as you would know this, but this is where your people are. Yeah. And you also, just a reminder, there is people you could see in this window here. And there you go.
So you're basically, if I walk by that window, they can see me, or I can just walk by it?
Well, I won't tell you if they can see you or not. It depends on if they're looking out the window. But you just knew that there was someone in that room when you guys looked earlier. But their back was to you.
Oh.
It was the two brothers. You heard them talking, right? It was Fargal Snimblast and Snargle Fentwhip. Right. So they're only brothers by first name.
Yeah.
I swear that's Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy level right there.
It is actually. That's the naming table we're using is Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Yeah.
Well, let me go
Well,
on
I
my
figured
turn and I can make that decision.
Yeah, so your first turn was okay. You made it back from the wagon. You're now to the east of the warehouse. Now I'm going to throw to. I'm going to throw to no one. I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to go to party, and I say vote for a leader.
Please not Cyrus either. I'm his situation. Oh, I'll probably need.
Noodle's not on there.
Yay!
No, Noodle is Cyrus, so it would have been Noodle/Cyrus.
Yeah. Ew.
I need him, and I don't. It says I don't have any characters. Oh, there I am.
Yeah.
So do
All
I
right.
need
So
Cyrus?
it looks like everyone voted for Favia except for Favia.
Yeah.
So,
That's correct.
Yeah. So Favia, you are the leader. I'm going to throw to you. And it's probably good because you have Pass Without a Trace going.
Yeah.
Right now, I do have enabled a new movement mode, just so you guys know. If you move, it'll generate a request that says to me, or it'll say, hey, do you want to ask if you can move? So this is a request mode as opposed to just like anyone move whenever they want. So it's my way of making sure that you guys don't inadvertently move someplace accidentally.
Thomas, you're all about the process.
I am. It was the one movement mode that we were missing. All right. So Fabia, coordinate with your people. When we were last here, I did do it when we were last here because we did what the hell did you guys, what were your backstories?
Yeah.
So when we were last here, Skylar had went to check on Nick. And while he was gone, you guys managed to unlock the two doors. And by you guys, I mean Fabia tried to pick locks and failed horribly with a fumble. So Karen just took her hammer and whacked them because you guys are in a cone of silence anyway, and it covered the doors. So both of the doors are unlocked, and then you guys were sort of opening it up like 6 inches and peeking in. You did. I think 2 people. You pulled. They had your backs to you. You guys pulled them out and grappled them and dispatched them outside. There's at least one more person. No, you saw that there was 4 when you last checked. 4 workers or black cultists or whatever they are in that warehouse area. You knew that there were 2 in the upper level and then 2 on the lower level. But because there's sort of there's some crates and whatever else that you guys can hide behind. You guys are, you can't see them. They can't see you. But you did see for moments sort of between boxes what they were doing or where they were. You do also know that there right here was someone with their back to you. Right now that window is actually too low to be able to see in. But we were allowing it because I didn't realize that till you guys already saw somebody. Because this is up higher. So they're up on the 2nd level, and then these stairs go into a door that you don't know if it's locked or not. And that brings us up to where we are.
We opened up the crate.
Oh, I didn't say that?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys opened up. You guys did grab a crate, which was in and of itself an interesting process that took a lot of the session. And then when you opened it up, you found inside of it some black resin blocks. You found a sealed alchemist vial sample, and then a routing. I think a routing seal kit. Is that what you got, or no? Something else.
There was some what looked like gray or black dust in sacks and jars. Bone powder we didn't know. Metallic, warm feeling liquid in jars. Some black resin blocks that smelled like burnt tar.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we found.
Yep.
And then the symbol.
Yes, and you saw a symbol, and sort of the impetus for this, don't forget, was Karen had noticed an odd symbol as this group came by. You tracked them to the warehouse, and you have since discovered that it is the same symbol that's on the I don't know what to call it, Karen, necklace, the object that the object that Karen wears. It's a smaller. Hers is a smaller version, but it's the same symbol that's burned into some of these crates.
Oh my.
Oh my. And were we going to do anything here or go back and try to get information from the ones in the office? I think that
Yeah,
was
that's
like
what I was just about to ask. What was the plan last time?
Well, as you guys are scheming, Skylar, let's throw to you. What are you doing?
And they're just around the corner, right?
Yeah, they're just around the corner into the dock where you left them.
Let's see. I want to move because that's my personality.
All right.
I'm gonna run for it.
Are you
Fingers
literally
crossed,
running?
people.
And yes. And with the sounds of the sea and the warehouse and all of the dinging and the danging, you're able to get around that corner without having to roll stealth.
Yeah, baby. And there's no more windows along this space, right?
There is. You can see there's a window to your left. When you guys last looked in it, there was no one in it. And then there was this window at the end of the stairway.
Okay, cool. Now I can wave quietly and then point up to the window and say, "Help me," but quietly.
All right. I turned on wander mode, so you don't have to request movement right now, just so you know.
Okay. So basically, I'm asking the party for assistance.
Are you asking them? You doing it with your hands? You said though, right?
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah.
Where?
Yeah.
I don't know where you are.
Just down the road. You can see me.
Can't see.
Oh, there you are. I had to open up a map further.
Yeah, you have to remember that their monitors aren't giant.
Monitors. What the heck's a monitor?
Hey.
Are you on a laptop?
No, I'm talking in D&D, man.
I can't see you. So, do you want my help? What do you need?
Well, I can't really say anything other than.
We're just waving you down.
Down.
And just
Like,
being
come
like,
to
"Come over
us.
here, dummy." Yeah.
All right, your funeral if I get caught going through this window.
Just
Why are you
duck.
going through a window?
I'm walking by it.
Oh,
He means past a window.
You are.
Okay.
I mean, I'm making a ducking, like, duck down situation.
I'm
I
doing
hear-
that, but they can still. If someone's looking, they're looking.
You're
that's
tall.
okay. If you get closer to me, you'll suddenly.
Well, that's why I was
Stealthy.
trying to get you to come to me, right?
But then I would leave everybody else.
Yeah, but they're not moving past windows.
Aren't we going that way anyway, or do we have more business here?
I don't know.
What was the plan last? Like when we were done
To
last
go
week,
into the
like-
office, because it looked like there were papers and like to get more information about, because one of the goals here, the objectives, is to find out where they're coming from, where they're going, like trace the.
the movement.
Yeah,
Is the office downstairs or upstairs?
it's upstairs and kind of like around the corner, right, guys? I can't remember.
Yeah, I think if you go up this staircase and then go around inside, but I think it was just through the windows. Like
Yeah.
if we go up these stairs here and come around to the front over here, I think it was like window level.
Yes, it was.
Unless we
It
have
was
more
indeed.
to do here. I'm with
Now-
you.
No, we did have a moment where I role played Fabia, and because I thought she would do a thing. And do you guys remember what that was?
Yes, she would want to make sure that we investigated everything we possibly could investigate in this area.
That is true. Have we done that?
No, that's where our session was ending. That's why we didn't go around the corner yet.
Okay.
Yeah. So the gist is, I should put my video back on. The gist, I was eating. The gist is, Fabia, that you guys have investigated where you are, and about 10 steps in that door.
That Karen's in
And
front of, or that
That's
big-
Karen's in front of. Yeah, the Karen's in front of. And then you looked in a window on the opposite side where you guys came in, that round room. and it seemed like some sort of office area, and that's really all you've investigated. And there's an awful lot between those 2 points that might have clues or whatever else. But bookending it was, I think, the original strategy was like, let's check this stuff out, and then let's check the other stuff out before you guys decide if you want to dive in any deeper.
Okay.
Does that track with what you guys remember from the last session?
Yeah, because we want to know if we're going to have to kill these people, or somebody suggested having like a little fire in this end of the warehouse so we can distract and get over there to that side. Nothing was set. So
Yeah,
that's
setting a little fire down here and then boogieing down to the front. And were the windows, like, could we get through them if we wanted to?
No, the windows are small and secured.
Shit. Well, we could come in. We would have to like come in through this door and then like Scooby-Doo tiptoe down to the front, I guess.
Yeah, you knew there was also a door that led into that round room.
Yeah, but it seemed isolated to the rest of the factory, sort of or warehouse, sort of out of the way.
And you also saw there was, through the southern gate around the other side, you also know there were other doors and access points.
But those seemed to be more bustling with people.
You did see some people down there, yes.
And then also the other thing was, I think that there's still a cone on the inside, or is my concentration broken?
There's no cones.
Okay. That is all then.
There is Pass Without a Trace.
Yeah, that's still.
Yeah, that's what we have.
And if we do want to start a fire, I do have the little thing where I can like do it with my hands, like create a flame and set stuff on fire. So if we have kindling or whatever.
Because they don't know these doors are opened. They don't use these doors, so that's kind of why nobody come out here to investigate.
Yeah,
they were very rusty, Fabia, and they make a lot of noise when they open and close. But you had the cone of silence up. Now, don't forget, Pass Without a Trace does not mute the objects that you're touching.
Right.
Why did my silence end on the inside?
Time passed like several hours.
It's like,
remember?
It's night, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's 6:30-ish. Matter of fact, I'm going to click it forward a few more minutes to 6:40.
We've been very carefully trying to avoid raising the alarm. Do we think if we do raise the alarm, it will mess up our ability to trace these shipments later?
No.
All right, that sounds like a roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And you're all talking, right?
Yeah.
Skylar, is Skylar joining you guys, or wait? Oh, he left.
I thought he was.
Well, I'm not going to have him roll because he's not here right now, and Nick can't roll. So let me do this, and this is a skill. This is going to be an insight, and request roll. And you guys are talking, so it's a group roll, collective.
Whispering.
Yeah.
But I'm saying it's like you guys are scheming, trying to figure something out. So just the three of you.
Yeah.
And
Bing, yeah. In the chat.
Okay.
Karen's doing well for the group so far. Fabia's passed. What do we got with Bing and Noodle? Noodle's not doing so good. What's it going to be?
Yay.
Success! Yeah.
Why do my rolls?
So you guys are going through all of the possible, like if we do this, what would happen if we do that, and what would the outcome be? So you start talking about the fire, and your insight is like the risk is that it's going to burn up the very stuff that you may want to learn about, because you don't know how good these guys are at firefighting. Will the entire warehouse go up in flames? Will that drive them away from the fire towards where you are? So there's a lot of unknowns to sort of the fire idea. So that was one of the. What was? Give me some more of your ideas. I can't remember there was another one that you had.
If we sound the alarm, would that prevent us from tracking where the shipments are going? Back
Yeah,
towards
yeah. So if you sound the alarm, that would likely draw more people. Your insight would tell you like it would probably draw more people towards like wherever you raise the alarm, and arguably that could draw them away from the office. But with the insight, Karen, that you have of a 24. They were talking about manifests and deliveries and like not like they looked burly, but not like the kind of people that were going to be bothered with like going and seeing what's going on with the alarm. They're gonna probably still do their stay in their place, right? That's probably wouldn't be a thing that would have them move. Fire, yes. If you started their little room on fire, they would leave. But I think if raising the alarm, they would assume that someone else will take care of that.
I have a question. When y'all looked at the window, whoever looked in the window, could they see if, since that office is kind of up, if we do get in there, can we get a better scope of the bottom floor of the factory?
I was thinking the same thing. I would actually suggest maybe me and another person go in through the top, and then 2 people go in through the bottom.
If we go in, I don't know. I don't see any scenario where we go into this building and don't have to kill everybody.
That's what we want.
That's why I want to go into the office
This
first.
is what I was trying to ask earlier is if we're trying to figure out where these shipments are going, it requires them getting shipped. And I think if all of a sudden the entire warehouse is dead, they might like be mildly suspicious and change things up. I don't know. That's kind of what I was thinking about earlier.
Bing would have I think Bing, because Chrissy, I'll channel a little bit of, I think I know his character a little bit. I think Bing would offer up based on his background that murdering everyone is going to raise a bunch of alarms, right? And the signal will go out, right? Like where these things were going, something happened at the docks, whatever else. But also he knows that a second way to know where things are going is to look at the manifests that these guys were talking about.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing.
Right. So there's tracking the physical storage, but then there's the physical boxes, but then there's also like, well, where are they scheduled to go is another question.
And looking at the manifest, we might be able to see things that are shipping that we don't see in the crates.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. Somebody's having a cocktail.
Someone's on brand. Good job, buddy.
All right.
I am. You know what? I haven't pushed this button in a while, so I will.
We need ideas for getting into the office then, because
we don't even know how to, since we can't go in through the window. These doors, I mean.
So
I will remind you guys
into the office or around the corner.
Well, time out before you guys scheme too deeply. I just want to remind you, because half of you guys weren't here last game, that you've taken care of 4 pretty readily, and you know there's 4 more in that main warehouse area, and that's all you've seen. You've been in deep enough to see like it seems like there's 4 people inside of that other workable area. You know there's more in the courtyards to the south outside of the building, and you know there's at least a couple in that office. But as far as in that warehouse, from what you could tell, there's 4, and you can even round up to 5 if you assume that maybe one more is just around a corner or something. So like, them's your odds, just so you know.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I think we could
kill everybody.
It's just, I feel like it's going to be, well, maybe we've already disrupted enough that things are going to be weird anyway. Like we've moved the crate, although we could try to put it back. The bodies, maybe they get found, maybe they don't. I don't know.
Yeah.
We need to get
people are gonna know we were here, or someone was here, probably.
And it would be probably for the best if they don't know that if they can't prove that it's us.
It's us, yeah.
So do we trace through the warehouse and up? or do we try to see if that door over by Skylar leads closer to that? Because these doors will squeak. They're going to be loud, right?
And we don't have the cone of silence anymore. We should probably
doors, yeah.
not do the sea
I can
doors.
do another one, but
So we're saying come in here.
we're seeing where that leads.
Make our way. We still have to. The thing I can't crack or I can't figure out how to do is like there's two guys in the office. I don't know how to get them out of the office without causing an issue with everybody else.
I'm looking to see if anybody I'm looking to see if he's got some sort of.
I have a black Cult of the Dragon cloak. Is that what they're wearing, or no?
Oh yeah, I have cloaks. I have a couple of cloaks, so we could go that route. I mean, if Nick were here, I believe Nick would want to do a con job and like go in at his black office and try to convince those guys to give him the info. But
and I believe that Bing, being the character that he is, I think he has disguise kits. So that's one of the things that he can do is disguise himself.
I can be a priest if you'd like. Maybe I can be.
And he has pretty good charisma, doesn't he?
Charisma.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Flavia, lead us.
That's what I'm thinking is he disguises himself as somebody that should be working there, and maybe
He's got like 9.
All right, let's do it. I'm all game.
Do you think the office people would be like, if they said, "Hey, this crate looks like," you know what I mean? Like these guys are missing, and that crate has been broken into. Do we think
I'm all about
they would want to
Mr.
go down
Maylock,
and check it out?
Oh yeah, he could do that.
Yes.
Or
say that plan again.
like, since that crate is opened and we know some guys are missing, but we don't know their names, but be like, hey, I see 4 bodies down there, and this crate looks like, I don't know what's going on. Should somebody go check that out to get them out?
Yeah, so that would be someone that has high deception.
Isn't that charisma though too?
Who got the deception?
I'm looking.
There's a charisma thing.
Deception. Mark, Bing has a +9 and then it says 19. So I don't know what that means, if I'm being honest. But it seems like that's pretty good.
That's good.
That's his deception.
+19?
Yeah, it says +9. And then what does the little lighter number mean?
That's the actual thing. So mine's 11 plus 1. Yours is what? +9.
Bing's is 9 + 19. Or no, plus
he's gonna deceive. No problem. Send Bing in.
Oh God. I don't want to miss this.
Is disguise kit like a Mission Impossible mask where you can make an exact?
It says it's costumes. It's
a real person as another real person, or is it just like a funny mustache and some weird glasses?
Let me get back to it.
Well, I would argue if you have the robes, and I'm just channeling a little bit of Bing, right? And he has a disguise kit, and this is sort of part of who he is. Pretending to be a black cultist. He would know that he would have to be able to sort of talk the black cultist talk.
Does he know if he can do that?
I think you have learned a little bit. So the question is, does he recall any names that he could drop? Right? Have you guys discovered anything? And I'm not running his character, and I know that Chrissy, you're doing this honorarily. But so collectively, if you guys can channel Bing, what have you learned so far that he could allude to? I think is what he would want to know, right? To make this sellable. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Although I don't know. I
Oh,
kind of like Lisa's
violent.
approach of like, what if he just went in there breathlessly and was like, I think two guys took off and there's a crate open and like, you
And
know
I
what I mean?
see
Like,
bodies. Like, I don't know
Right.
what's happening down there.
It looked like they were trying to steal this crate. They looked like they worked here, and they took off.
And I think with his background, again, it's really hard. I did this with Favia, trying not to overplay and tell you guys what I would do, but just sort of channeling my Bing. He sort of plays people like he's a little better than them. He's kind of in charge. Like whenever he's talked to anybody, he'll talk, but then he sort of has enough. He's like, okay, well, whatever, right? Like, you know, that's been sort of a thing. So I think to your point, Cliff, I think if Mark were here playing his character, he probably would not use many words and be like, hey, you know, get the fuck out here. What the hell happened here?
Mhm.
I got to go check on a thing. Right? Then he would probably leave or something. So, but that's about the bingiest I can offer without telling you what I would do.
He's good.
Does Bing have the robes? I can't find the robes in my inventory. Oh wait,
He's
no, wait.
got just his disguise kit is apply makeup and costume.
Well, and I have a robe, and I think you have a couple of robes, right?
Oh,
Karen?
so I can drop the robes because you guys found 2 robes. You took the 2 robes off the people you killed.
Okay, I just gave one to.
Oh,
So-
okay. Do you need me to accept that I did not?
Yeah.
And who am I giving the resin, the ash, and the samples, the vial samples to? Is it
I felt
Flavia?
all that.
Of holding.
Wait, I already gave it to you?
I think so.
To who?
I didn't create them until after the
Daniel?
session, so.
Oh,
I don't
well,
think-
we thought you did, but
I have
yeah, I think that.
something that I don't recognize from before, which is a crate tag bundle.
Yeah, you found that, right? And you should look at that. That
Yeah.
has something to do with the shipping stuff, right?
Oh yeah.
And that was what you went back and you investigated and you found, oh, but here's this crate tag bundle thing that seems to be like, I think it's these little things you hook onto crates that sort of
Right.
identify where they're going, right? And you did hear people branding these, you know, burning these marks into the crates down south, right? You smelled the wood and whatever else. And then I'm going to give you black resin block. Where'd that go? Black resin block. And you're getting a stack of these. So 10.
Oh, because if we figure out how this works, we could disrupt.
And then you're
their ship.
getting what's something called refined binding ash.
Ooh.
Okay.
And you're getting 7 of these. All right. And then you're getting vial samples, and you're getting 5 of those. And you can share with the group what the descriptions and all that were.
Okay. Oh yeah, like we can create our own shipments with all of this stuff and disrupt.
You think?
Yeah. We think we can create shipments and disrupt what's
What
happening.
if we, all shipped ourselves, like got in a box?
Some
Yeah,
element.
That would be awesome.
Roll for suffocation.
Surprise!
Forgot to
I may have a potion for that.
I once read a lit RPG book where there was this whole chapter about the logistics of putting someone in a bag of holding and how long they would survive. And could you can hold anything, right? So can it hold air and water and food? And like, you know, it was pretty entertaining. Anywho.
All right, so Bing is gonna go do this like con job thing.
yeah, but can we play like I'm playing him because he does it so much more
Yeah,
refined.
Yes.
you are gonna have to role play this. One of my new demands is that you guys do more role playing.
Okay,
so
I'm not.
you direct plays and are in plays, and I'll share photos of you dressed as Shrek if you don't watch out. So
I
anyway,
I was
Or
like,
no, you weren't. You were donkey. I'm
Donkey?
sorry.
I was
Yeah,
donkey.
donkey. Yeah, donkey and the bird
That is
from
one
Little
of the
Mermaid.
best
Anywho,
character
I want to.
direct.
I do want to call out that the only one of you that's not in Pass Without a Trace is Skylar.
Yeah.
Just as a gentle reminder.
Why?
Okay.
Why didn't you come to us?
Well,
told
do you
you.
want me to come to you? Or are you coming to me? That was the question before.
Well, now I don't know. Cyrus is moving in. He's gonna
Yeah.
act like he owns the place. This is.
I'm gonna stay here because then I can catch him if they come out that door.
I'm gonna poop a little. Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
make our way near the door, I guess, and then
Yeah.
Cyrus can move in. There was a guy right here, so hopefully
Okay.
Cyrus. That'll be the first
We're
test.
still-
Is if Cyrus can get past that person.
Well,
We're still.
And I'll be right with you. I just accidentally closed my browser, so that was stupid. Give me 1 second to load it back up. God.
I'm supposed. He
Give that guy
would
one
be-
cocktail and he's a mess.
right?
I know, right? He is the worst.
He would go in like he owned like he's just black cult, so he's not even looking at the workers. He's gonna go right up to the office and say what? Go.
Something is happening down here. There's a crate
Oh.
open. 2 guys are gone.
Why
think
aren't
they
you?
went that
Why
way.
aren't you there figuring this out? Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's what I'd say.
By the way, if I
I'd
just
say
realized
go figure it out.
that plane, we need to move somewhere else because this is where the guy's going to come out. If he,
Yeah.
Okay, but
So-
you guys will go. I would say go more by Skylar, and you're all then pass without a trace, so no one's gonna see you.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah, I guess if we hang out,
Yeah.
here, or if we go over here, we can even see in the office, and we will
Yeah.
know what's going on. So,
Be aware of what might be.
Yeah.
all right, do we want to do that? We'll leave Cyrus
Okay.
here,
Here.
and then
The
everybody
cloak.
can stealthing. We'll go down there. Okay.
Yeah. I am not 100% sure where you were talking about, so if you want to go ahead and I'll follow behind you. Why can't I move? Is it because I'm on the stairs? Yeah.
Look at you guys. Now I'm passed without a trace.
You are.
Why
And is
can't I move?
Bing
We
is now is
can't
Bing
move
putting
past him. We
yeah,
can't
because
move past.
you can't move past Skylar until Skylar moves.
Scooch back there.
I'm scooching. I scooched.
Skylar should be getting past without a trace.
Without
right?
trace.
Yeah, baby. Pass
It's
me
not
without a
too much.
trace.
Is he not getting it?
Probably-
No.
Yeah, I don't. He wasn't here when it was cast, so maybe that's why. I don't know.
But he should.
Yeah, he should. Oh, we're fine.
well,
We're still Karen. She's
if
going
I-
further, so you can see through the door or the window. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Now you are giving me grace, Thomas Wayne.
I am.
Busting out the middle names too. Wow.
Yeah. So as you guys walk past the door, or the area, Karen, you see there's no one in that room still.
So let's go around to the office, and we'll do a little peeky in the office window.
And what robes are you putting on, Bing?
We have Black Cult of the Dragon.
And he
Did I
should use this
differentiate?
disguise- He should use this
And his-
disguise to make himself a fancy cult member.
All right.
Make some little gold lets or so whatever they do.
Oh, it's so weird. I got 2 Skylers on the map.
And I
You guys-
inadvertently put the robe on Karen.
I see.
Sorry, hold on.
I was like, wait a minute.
Bing
I'm
is on the
so
steps.
dumb.
On the steps. And he's also going to do like a little face situation with his makeup there.
All right, so he's gonna put on some black cultist stuffs. All right, and let me put his robe on him.
Skylar, you got to stay close.
Close. Yeah, within 30 feet.
Am I Cyrus's? No, I got to get to his character.
And he's dressing up as a higher ranking cultist. You said.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All
Vice
right.
President.
I'm
There.
not sure how to use his, because it still says it's me. Like
That's okay. No,
so I can roll his character, because I don't want my dice rolls. I need his.
all right. So what I will do temporarily is I will just make you not an owner of your own character.
There. Okay.
Configure ownership and
Yeah, I'm
default and save. All right, now you only own Bing for just temporarily.
Okay.
All right, so you're on the stairs, and at the top of the stairs you see a door.
This could go wrong. Just be prepared. Okay. Yes. I'm gonna walk
All
in
right.
like I own it.
All right, so walk in. And you open the door.
If you guys come down where I am, by the way, you could see in the office a little bit.
Okay, it's locked.
Door is locked. So Bing walks up to the door, grabs the door handle, turns it, and just walks forward and goes like, boom, hits the door, and like, shit. Do you knock?
No. Black Colt would not knock.
All right, I guess we got to go back and pick the door lock.
Or do I just go through the? No, that would look too jacked
So
up.
my question is, does he hear anything? Like people going, "What the fuck with the door?"
All right, let's find out.
God.
Because there was a guy right there, right?
Yeah.
All right, so Bing is going to request a roll, and let's make it cinematic. And he's going to listen, do a little perceiving. What do you think?
Yep.
So Bing regroups, feeling a little bit like a bonehead, trying to walk through a locked door, and let's request this roll.
That's
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Well, yes, it is.
So Bing
That was.
listens
I
to the
didn't-
door, and just sort of spatially, he doesn't hear anyone in the area that's on the other side of the door, but it sounds like just off in a distance to the right, he hears someone, muttering to himself, like, how long's this goddamn shift? Fuck, man. Been here all day. It's so boring.
Should he knock?
That's what I'm thinking. That's the only choice.
Knock
I
in,
feel
baby.
like nothing undermines your authority than like knocking to get in.
No,
That's-
open
But
the door.
and then open. Why was this door locked?
Well, I think
What the hell?
Bing would argue it depends on how you knock, how much
Yeah.
authority your knock has.
Bam, bam, bam.
I am going to knock with. It's going to be more of a loud, but not like a desperate knock. Just a very angry, like irritated.
What the
Lock.
fuck? Knock.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have you roll something real quick, just to see if I can.
He's gonna need to be able to say something extremely credible to get in, though.
I know, but he's got the ropes.
He's
So-
also.
They can't see that through the door, though.
Yeah, you got 19.
he's
Right.
gonna have to say something.
So Bing, and I'm kind of rolling this so I don't tell you what to do. I'm doing this as Bing, right? So I think Bing, from an inside perspective, like he knows the door's locked. He knows there's someone within earshot. He knows he wants to go through this door per your plan, and he's going to send people out down to where he is, like out this path. So in his mind, with that 19, it kind of makes sense that even if this door was normally locked, he'd be like, open this fucking door and
Take care of this.
check out what's going on, right? And then he'll sort of moving on with that authority. So I think that's the insight, that I think that he would play it that way.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But I think Mark would say that's probably the only way this will work. If you go in timid, like I think to the close one, if you go in like, excuse me, can you open the door for me?
Yeah.
I forgot my keys. Can you ding my phone?
For
Yeah.
real.
All right. Yeah, that sounds good.
So
All right,
let's do-
Christy, role play it.
Kick
Oh.
some ass.
Bang, 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 bang.
Okay, I banged twice. Open the door. You.
And you hear from the inside, what? Me? Open what
me.
door?
Open the door.
And you hear this guy walking towards you, and he's like, what are you doing out there?
Do not question me. Open the door.
But we've never opened this door. I was told never open this door.
Open the door.
Open the door.
All right, that's a roll. And quest roll. It's a contested roll.
Yes, it is. It's
Intimidation.
yeah. He has pretty good intimidation, so. Oh, come on, you little flindle crap swarp.
Can you beat a 2? Can you beat a 2?
Barely.
Okay, I thought I got rid of that sound. I guess not. So Bing's like, open the motherfucking door.
Yeah.
And like this guy's like, okay. And you hear him like keys dingling and whatever else, and then suddenly you hear it's unlocked and the door is opened.
Wait. You make me wait.
Look.
Out of the way.
I'm just following my orders. I don't
Get out of the way. I'm gonna push past him because I'm Black Cult, motherfuckers.
All right. All right.
Motherfuckers.
So I'll give you a little. I'll give you a little narrative, Noodle, since you see something. Since you're in here now. All right.
Yeah.
So no images, but like this is sort of a this space sort of narrows as you're sort of deeper into the warehouse now. And this looks like a room. There's like some stacked crates. They're a little bit smaller because this is up on a second level and they'd have to go up and down stairs. There's a lot more organization up here, as if things are placed purposefully. Then downstairs looks like it was like, it's coming in, it's going out. But up here, there's like a little bit more segmentation to it. This seems like an area where special cargo comes.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna play it cool, man. My theme song, the Shaft theme song's playing right now. So you go stand outside and shut the door. Don't let anybody up the steps.
The outside steps or these inside steps?
The
Then I'll be outside.
Was stop talking to me. I am telling you what to do. There is no question.
All right, I'm going. I'll stand at the top of the, and then you shut the door on him.
Yeah.
Now.
So you think he may have peed a little?
Yay!
I'm doing a check, a perception. I want to know at a glance, because I don't have a lot of time in here. I want to get to the office, but I want to know, do I see the symbols? Is it the same, different cargo? What can I see? Is there anything?
Funny you should ask. So among the crates, there's this familiar shape emerges again, burned deep in the wood with greater precision than the others. If crates bear this mark, this pattern is no longer sort of an isolated, I saw one thing. It's part of something structured and controlled. And this feels like it's some sort of a staging area. You're also seeing the markings on these crates go beyond those sort of burned symbols, and they're seeing numbers etched beside them. This looks familiar. It seems to have something to do with those tags that Favia found. So these are being earmarked for something.
Different?
Yes.
That's it? Okay.
Well, and I think if I can have you roll an investigation.
Move it this way.
I mean, you have to play it cool because you can't be looking like you're investigating.
Yeah, that's why if it's quick glances, I'm not gonna, or if something's open, can I look in? Something quick. I'm not going rifling through anything. Come on, yeah. Right. I like when I get to roll for other people.
So you're there's definitely there's definitely some interesting marked area in 5. I just want to make sure I'm in the right room. Hold on.
That's all right.
There. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So as you're looking, Noodle, you see another one of those bundles that that Fabia found, and you also see something called a routing seal kit. And being ironically, and someone who does forgeries and whatever else, like he's familiar with this kind of a tool, right? It's this compact wooden case. There's this carefully organized set of these sort of interchangeable metal seal heads, each engraved with coded symbols, and one of them looks very familiar to the one that Karen has. Right, it's lined with this sort of dark felt. This is a pretty serious piece of gear that can be used to create shipments. It looks like. So I'm going to give these to Bing.
I'll be telling this to everyone, so it's like I'm already relaying it to you. Just, so
but not they don't officially know any of that. But yeah.
Don't make me repeat it. Okay. Yes.
And let's make sure that it's in your inventory.
I'm glad that's your dog because it's really mine.
Hold on, route sealing kit. Items. There we go. So route sealing kit and the tag bundle. There you go.
Okay. And you gave them to Bing, right?
Yeah. Yep. And then as you know, you're standing there and you're looking to the west, you see that this sort of interior opens to like a wide storage area filled with those crates that where you guys were down earlier. You also see there is at least one person sort of milling around, looking at numbers on crates.
Okay.
In front of you to the south is what looks like another locked door. It's a big door. It's not just a normal door. It's a larger door. Like you can move things in and out of it.
Okay, so I want to head to the door to the east where I think that the men and all of the like ledgers are.
Yeah. So there's this door here.
Yeah,
right?
that's where I wanna go.
And you know that room when you guys last checked was empty.
Oh, I thought 2 dudes were in there.
They're in the next.
No, one more to the south.
Oh, I need to go to the south door. Shit, that's locked. Okay, I'm going to the east. I'm going to check that it's still empty. So I want to see if I can hear anybody in there because I want to say something out the window.
All right. Let me see what your passive perception is. Perception. Oh yeah, you're fine. So like, I'm not going to make you roll this. Yeah. You don't hear anybody in that room.
Okay, so I'm going to open it slowly, just double check that nobody's in there. All right. There's no damn window. Is there a window here?
There is, and you can see the window up just beyond here.
Is my team over there? Is everybody over there?
No one's in that window that you can see. But what you do see is this room is empty but not abandoned. There's a table with some tankards half filled. There's like a meal left unfinished. It seems like a break room.
Yeah.
Okay. But it's fairly empty.
What are the odds that I could get their attention without? Because can I get am I closer to them than the dude I sent outside?
I'm not telling you that. You don't know where they are.
Out the window. I can see no one.
Well, we're trying to look for you too. Like we're looking in where we think she would be.
Yeah, and I moved Noodle down one block because she was no longer controlling her own character, but the other guy would have seen Noodle if I hadn't done that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I want to say something, but I'm not because this is role play. So I am going to go to the door to the south of the room that I am in, the break room, and perceive if there's anybody in the next room. I'm hoping that this is the office.
You hear two people muttering things about manifests, and did you mark the shipment yet? And has that stuff been loaded, and is it ready to go? The barge is going to be here shortly. Okay. Right, we got to load this. We got to get this shit ready to go.
All right, I'm going in because this was the plan from the beginning. Ready?
Yep.
I'm going to. Hopefully, it's open. Can I carefully see if it's open? I'm just gonna.
Hold on. You want to investigate it to see if it's open?
Yeah, I don't want to.
All right.
Trying to.
And that is an investigation.
Come on, man.
That's a pretty shitty roll, but
Yeah,
you can see light coming through a keyhole. You don't see a key in it. It appears to be open, but he's not quite sure.
All right, I'm gonna open it with vigor and address the men inside. I guess I should just do that if I'm role playing. I open with vigor and take one step in. Gentlemen, there seems to be an issue on the docks.
It's a big issue.
A crate appears to have been tampered with.
So how may? The blacksmith's person you're talking about.
I'm taking one more step, an aggressive step forward. Did you call me this person? Do you not see?
You're wrong. I'm Joachim Flarnell. I think you're in the rear to my right. I knew this in the cubicle.
Why does it sound like you're doing
this?
I can't understand a word.
Stand you, yeah.
I can't tell if it's on purpose or not.
No, it's not. It's I test these voices out, and they sound hilarious and they're great, and then we play and it's like, I can't understand you. So there's something wrong. Anyway, so yeah, Snargle Fentwhip is yelling at Fargle Snimblast, saying, asking him what the hell is going on. And you came in with enough authority, I think. So let's hold on, do a quick contested roll, requested roll, and skill. And you're still trying to intimidate, right?
Oh yeah, I'm trying with every ounce of my being.
Always intimidate.
All right, it's in the chat.
So I just click on Cyrus.
Yeah.
I have advantage.
Oh.
Wait.
So, yeah. So Snargle critted.
Yeah.
Oh.
And Snargle's like, at first he's like, what? He's like, who the fuck are you?
All right, murder in time.
Can I slap him with a spell?
And well, you can. Fargle Snimblast, comes around, and he's pretty substantial.
Oh.
And he comes around the corner and he sees you there, and he's like, I've never seen this fucker before in my life. See one of yours?
You don't need to go You don't need to.
You're here from the main office.
Yeah.
You can't do anything without a 27 B-stroke 6.
You don't need to have seen me. That's the point. I am here as a representative to let you, and as I'm coming around the corner, there's a crate, a very specific particular crate that has been tampered with.
On authority of who, and where is this crate?
4 people working here.
Okay, I missed you. You broke up. I couldn't hear what you said.
For real? This is an important shipment. And you have 4 people that I saw working here? 4? You need to go and figure that out right now. And I will wait.
Time out. What's your name?
No. What's your name?
Okay, so hold on. Now you're trying to intimidate the other guy.
Yeah, and I'm pooping a little. Let's go.
All right, so
I'm not used
request roll. And request roll. Oh, I have to say this is intimidate. Oh wait, no, this would now be deception.
Okay. Yeah. Let's deceive. Am I normal or do I have advantage just because?
Why would you have advantage just because?
I did normal.
But you did deceive.
You win. And Fargle's like, whoa, hold on, Snargle. Oh, it's Snargle and Fargle. I got the names wrong. Anyway, so Fargle's like puts his hand up. He's like, hey, Snargle, ease up. No reason to be intimidated. And Snargle's like, I'm not intimidated. What the fuck is going on? I've never seen this guy before. And Fargle's like, I think I may have heard something about this. I think maybe I'm not completely sure. But I think he's maybe from the field office in Flan. I don't know.
I'm taking one more step forward aggressively. Go check it out. I will wait.
Whoa. Easy, Tiger. All right, go. Like, let's all take a step back and calm down. What am I checking out? Me and Snargle and I are supposed to be going through these manifests, right? We've got to make sure these shipments are where they're supposed to be. We can't, when this barge comes, it's not going to wait. We got to get this stuff on.
I'm telling you, one of the whatever they call crates has been tampered with. The shipment is not all going to get there. And then what do you think will happen when they don't get their shipment? Go check it out. I will wait.
So Snargle and Fargle look at each other, and Snargle's like, fine, Fargle, go check it out. Where is this supposed crate that's been tampered with?
All the way, I don't know, all the way to the west, the northwest corner.
Is it on the docks? Is it on a boat? Is it in the storage area?
Oh, it's in, I don't know. It's on the dock, splayed out for all to see.
Oh, shit. So Fargle heads through this door.
Go with him.
This door.
Either of you to do it alone.
And you hear the door open.
You know what's going to happen if you don't get it.
Well, hold on. You hear Flindle Crasborp go, ah, right? The guy that you scared the shit out of, right? So he sort of moves out of the way. And you hear Fargle's like, come with me. And you hear, off in the distance, you hear Flindle going, but I was told not to, just come with me. So like they both head down these stairs.
Want this guy to go.
And they see a broken crate with contents laying all over the place, and they're not sure what the fuck's going on.
Go get the foreman.
They're sort of scratching their heads. And so back to you.
Yes.
Again, Snargle's not intimidated by you, so your Mad Dog's not working on him. You haven't rolled deception on him. You were trying to deceive the other person. What is your play? What are you trying to accomplish with Snargle?
Get him out of here.
Now, I will say, you now realize that there's a partition. There's a partition in this room, so no one can see you where you're standing. You would know this, right? The way this room is set up. Matter of fact, I can give you a little narrative real quick to help with this.
Can I walk around? I don't think he'll care. I'm also going to try to glance.
So feel free to walk. So this is a circular chamber. It's not filled with crates, but with paper and ledgers and route maps and wax seals and shipping tags, right? Like these guys were sort of doing their thing, right? And you can't walk through a wall.
Is this a wall right here?
It's a partition. Like think office building.
I see.
All right. So as soon as you, so as you come here, you see right through the window. Karen, but Snargle's watching you walk around, and you sort of just appear behind it, and Snargle's like, "Excuse me, what the fuck are you doing? Are you authorized to be back here?"
I'm gonna turn out. Can I try to intimidate him again, or
deceive him?
Go with another tactic.
You can't intimidate. You can try to deceive him.
Okay, yeah. I'm checking on the So
And-
I'm just going to turn around. I don't want to leave the window because I want them to hear me. They're still under cloak, so I don't know exactly where they are, but I wanted to.
Right.
Right. What am I supposed to do? What was your question again?
So what the hell are you doing in here? There's a reason we keep these two doors locked, right?
Well,
and this is a room that most people aren't allowed in.
The door I came in was not locked. Was that your call that you did not lock it, or?
Well, that's a break room. We got to have breaks, right?
Well, it should still be locked, right? I'm just here making sure this important shipment makes it. I appreciate that whatever his name was, went to investigate the broken crate. I'm letting y'all know that I'm alone with this dude, and there's somebody on the dock. See?
So you're exaggerating. So you're doing this in a way that the party can hear?
Yeah.
That they know that I sent somebody over to the broken crate. So I don't know what they're going to do with that stuff.
All right. Before you continue, let's roll a deception.
Oh, I lost that one, huh?
No.
Shit.
So you have deceived him.
You
is
deceived.
Convinced. Yeah, by one, you barely did it. So he doesn't know. He does believe that you are who you say you are, but you don't scare him. So he's like, I get it. You're here, you're doing your thing, but I'm going to need you to step away from the manifests, and we spent tons of time organizing this shit. So if you could just step away from that desk, right?
Okay,
Take it 5 feet forward would be great.
I'm Black Cult of the Dragon. I'll stand wherever I want. I will not touch your manifest.
To be fair, I'm Black Cult of the Dragon too, right? I got these fancy ass robes.
Okay. I'm not moving.
Do you have anything? Do you have?
Sir?
Do you have any idea of how bad things can go if you mess with any of these documents?
Do you know how bad things will go when the crate doesn't get to its destination?
So you're picking up pretty quickly on the fact that this isn't just some peon cultist, right? This is a sort of a leader level, which is why you're having such a
hard time.
Yeah. Okay. So can we pause what we're doing and let them figure something out?
I was gonna say, so you guys are at a good moment where he wants you away from that fucking desk.
Would he prefer here?
Yeah, he would prefer you there, right?
Okay, I will stand right here.
Yeah, and from where you are, you see there's a door to the east and there's a door to the south. You know there's a door to the north, and those are the only doors going into this room. He's already volunteered to you that these doors are locked.
Yeah. Is there? I know this is probably. But is there a way that I could have at all gleaned any information while we were talking for perception of what, where, when, nothing?
No, I don't think with the intensity that was going on, you didn't really pick up on too much. There are ledgers. You do know that as soon as you figure out what to do with this guy, the world will be a happier place.
Okay, so my team knows that I got one up here. That's it.
Right. So you guys can see Bing in this room having this heated debate, and it looks like she's gotten her Bing's gotten rid of one of the two. As a matter of fact, Noodle can hear that door open, and you hear them sort of muttering off. You can't hear what they're saying, but you know that they're sort of checking out that crate. So now you know there's a timer. After a certain amount of time, they're going to report back. So the question is, what's your plan?
Yeah, we've seen the other guy leave the room. What do we think about just going around the corner and ganking that guy?
Oh, I never thought about that. Holy smokes!
Yeah,
That's where this is going. So let's just get it over with.
Yeah, we've been quietly doing that the whole time, right?
Mm-hmm. And you've got your Scooby-Doo on, so.
Yeah, we should be able to close on these guys, get really close to them before we
Yeah.
Now there's two of them, but I think that's still not a huge problem.
Yeah, one of them is a low level cultist, and the other was sort of the clearly like some sort of a crime lord level, probably the guy that runs the warehouse, like level doc guy. But he's got his sleeves rolled up, right? He's hardened and probably an asshole, but doesn't seem to be like a trained killer.
Do any of them seem armed right now?
Always. Yeah, you can just count on it.
Do I need to be Noodle?
Yeah, do we need we might need yet another
silence.
So you have passed without a trace. You have passed without a trace. So the question is, how silent do you want to be? And is anyone? So Skylar, are you with the team? You're almost too far away to be passed without a trace. So are you hanging back and keeping an eye on Bing? Or are you heading with the group, or what is your guys' plan? Are you dividing conquering?
I feel like we should quietly dispatch them, because if it's loud enough and they come back to tell the other guy what's going on.
Yeah, killing them loudly will not accomplish
I can throw up a cone as Noodle if you want me to throw up a cone of silence over there. That's kind of jam.
Yeah. Let me make. I'm gonna remove your ownership of Bing for a second.
Okay.
Default. And then I'll make you owner of Noodle. And owner. It feels like I need a module that just quickly lets me swap ownership all the time. All right, so now you have ownership of Noodle. And I am going to move the time forward a little bit. I don't know if your stuff expires, Fabia, but it'll be about...
It does after a time, but I can cast it again.
I'm going to go to 7 o'clock.
Yeah, it expired, so I'll recast it.
So the benefit is it's getting darker.
Yeah.
Gives you a little bit of some shadows, but none of you are rogues. Yeah, it's really weird that none of you are rogues. Like there's 2 clerics, but no rogues. How funny.
I'm the roguish. This is my last pass without a trace, though, just so we know.
Okay.
Ever? Yay.
Well,
I mean,
we rest.
We should be done with this before it expires. Yeah. You'd think.
Yeah, you'd think.
Why is Skylar not getting picked up?
I don't know. I feel gypped.
Real.
It's a real character.
Let's swap. Now, I'm looking at silence. How far away do I have to be?
Skylar, if you don't stay with the group, you will fall behind. And
I'm right here.
Did you guys want to follow the leader or anything?
Nah.
Or are you gonna risk it?
Okay.
I think we're good.
You're good. I think you're good. I'll let you go as far as the crane.
Before you go,
wait.
We need to do silence.
I think that's where we did it last time, was at the crane.
At the crane? So we're still, they can't see us, so we're good, right?
Yeah,
so you get close and you can't go past those guys because it's single file stuff.
Gather up. Where am I?
You guys are getting so close to bungeeing that pass without a trace off.
I know.
I can't go around Skylar.
So you see the crime lord, the Fargal, like sort of angrily talking to this other guy, pointing at the crate, like, how could you let this happen? What the hell is going on here? Right? This is coming out of your paycheck. If someone's gonna bing bing, it's not gonna be me. It's gonna be you. Like, I don't know you, Flindle. What the fuck?
When do you want me to throw it? When do you want me to throw it?
And to be frank, I'm so goddamn pissed that asshole was right. I was looking forward to going back and punching him in the fucking nose.
Right here?
So as he's talking, complete silence, and Cliff jumps into the silence, and I will give you and Skylar advantage and a free attack, and then we go into combat. because they're both like, he's like, you mother, and then his lips are moving, and then no sounds coming out, and everything goes silence. The seagulls are all quiet. He's like, what the hell?
All right, Karen, you gonna go first?
Look at those fancy new the targeting system that shows who's targeted, or who's doing the targeting.
Oh yeah, mine's blue.
Yeah, you guys are on like My Little Ponies going on right there.
Kind of.
My Little Pony.
So silently, Karen goes into a frenzy, and just like one fucking punch takes that guy out.
Sounds
Oh,
about
and then
right.
this is the other guy, though.
So many dice.
Wait.
I don't think this is going to be long.
Is it? So that second one was a cleave, like an extra action from my first one, and then it hit, and now it's asking me cleave a nearby target. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think. Okay.
Nice.
If it asks you again, we're in a horrible loop and stop.
Yeah. All right, it didn't that time. So that was my first attack. Oh, we just get one. Like
That was your
okay.
bonus attack. Now it's
Yeah.
Skylar gets a free attack.
Yeah, baby. So I'm gonna go in.
I'll move the corpse so it's easier.
We'll just kick him into the ocean. It's fine.
All right,
Because that's where they're ultimately going to end up, right? In
Yeah.
the water.
Everyone may have to choose their dice designs again because we don't have the plugin that was from the old dice colors.
Oh, mine showed up.
All I'm seeing are gray dice. I don't know about anybody else.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah.
All right, so they failed their thing.
Do I only get one attack, one hit, or to get my full attack round?
That was your one
one
attack with
hit.
advantage.
Oh, but I can do my other two.
No, you get one attack, and now we're gonna go into combat.
Okay.
So it's just you guys, not Bing and not Nick. So we do this, and we go encounter, and we go create combat. I love my tools. And now you guys get a real good look.
Oh, I'm sorry. Defeated.
Look at that.
That was me. That was just a dice roll.
Oh shit! Why
And we
can't
just
I'm working on it,
we're waiting
I'm
for
working on
Skylar.
it. Dude. I'm just having a hard time finding it. I'm so wait. It's under attack, right?
Is
Go.
it this?
Roll initiative.
Ew.
I know what's going on. Sorry, 1 second. I have this plugin and it's overlapping it. That's why I couldn't find it.
Oh.
Fuck.
There's Fargle.
Is there another way to?
Um,
What am I supposed to do?
Do you see the combat bar at the
No,
top?
I figured it out.
I do.
Yeah, because that's where it's the easiest way to roll it.
Yeah, I was in there, but I have this Speechify thing, and it like does voice to text, and it was overlapping the button.
Oh.
Okay, it's ugly.
Christy rolled a 20, so she gets to
Yeah.
move something.
Reorder?
Where do you want to move where? Yeah.
Skylar. Can I just move one?
Yep.
The bad guy laughs.
Oh yeah. Okay. We'll just that's what I was gonna do.
Well, hold
But,
on.
yeah. I'm gonna move
The only
Fargo.
person that can give you advice on this is actually Fabia, because everyone else is silenced.
She did. Didn't
Yeah.
she just?
And
Yeah, that was me.
so I'm moving Fargle down.
Fargo is all the way at the end. So I'm sorry, Fargo.
Fargo was
Fargo.
feeling pretty good, and then suddenly, for no reason he can't understand, for a reason he's just like, I don't suddenly feel as good. And then we hit begin.
Do it.
Go, Fabia, kick his ass.
Do I have to get from?
Yeah. What's that? The crane.
And I feel like Karen's in my way too, but that's okay.
Well, you
Just
can
get him
move.
on the
On
diagonal.
the crane.
Get him on the diagonal.
And shoot down.
Oh
Just
yeah,
step over
can
the
I
dead
be on
body.
the crane?
Yeah. How high up do you want to go?
High enough so I'm out of the range of Karen, but can shoot the.
I'll let you go. I'll let you go 10 feet without a roll. How's that
Okay.
sound?
That sounds good.
You are now 10 feet in the air, hanging up. So you should have a line of attack or line of sight.
Oh, it's been a minute since I did this. Sorry.
T for target.
Just hover over them and hit a T, correct?
I believe so.
Yeah. They look targeted to me.
Your picture's above them, so that indicates yes.
Okay. Yay. Normal.
It's a solid hit. But would you expect anything less?
No.
And while you're trying to concentrate, you hear little Zippy going, hey, Bobby, Nix, something weird's happening. Like all of the butterflies and plants and shit around us are dying.
Oh shit.
You can't do that. You can't die.
He's not dying, the plants are dying.
What is happening with that guy? Thanks, TJ.
Okay. Karen, you're up.
And Skylar's like, come on, man. I want to have a nice attack.
Damn right.
All right. Ask him a question. Wait.
How Chuck E. Cheese are those rainbow colors around that guy? Come on.
I love
like
it.
him.
Double 20s?
Oh,
Oh,
Freaking Karen.
had me targeted, didn't it? Or did it hit him?
No, it hit him.
Oh, okay. I thought it did that
Yeah.
weird thing where when I cast Reckless Attack, it messes up my target. Okay.
And I'm going to let you roll 2 crit cards for that.
Damn. He dead.
he's so dead.
Well, 87 points of damage.
He's still not dead?
Still
No.
not dead. Hang on,
All
let me
right, roll your-
the, crit table.
Roll your crit. Yeah. It's kind of nice for a change that you didn't kill the thing you guys crit. Need a hug? You get a bonus action to try and grapple your target if you choose to do so. That's your first one. You can roll your second one to see which one you want to use first or second or whatever.
You get a bonus action to try to grapple. Okay, well, I'm gonna just ask him another question first, and then I will grapple.
Well, you can
for
still roll
fun.
your you can roll your second crit.
And then decide.
I'm letting you roll
Oh.
twice because you
I
had
see
2
what you're
crits.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, rolling two 20s, it has to be worth something. Good job. Here's a treat. So you regain 1 spell slot or 2 temporary hit points. Good job.
Lame. Grapple.
If you were a spellcaster, it wouldn't be lame. All right.
No.
So I'm assuming that you want. Do you want to give your spell slots to anybody, or you want me to keep these and give you 2 temporaries?
I guess give him to Noodle.
All right, 1 spell slot to Noodle.
Thank you.
And it did not say which spell slot. So which one do you want? What level? I think you've only used level 2.
Yeah, for cones. For the silence.
All right. I give you back a spell slot.
Thank you.
And you still have the grapple if you decide to do. Oh, he's dead. Never mind.
Yeah.
Here I'm putting spell slots back. So yeah. So this guy, Fargos Nimblast, crumples into a heap. And I believe, my friends, that ends this quick ass encounter.
Water?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna stuff him in the water with the other dead bodies.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
this is
just-
gonna be smelly soon.
And who else
Then
wasn't
you
there? Bing wasn't there.
Talk. You're silenced.
All right. And distribute.
I'm on the crane going, push him in the water.
So, Fabi, you staying up? You climbing higher? You coming back down?
No, I'll come back down.
There's some arrows for you down here.
Oh,
You
is there
can't talk.
loot piles?
Yeah, in the pile.
You are back on the ground.
Good. Thank you.
Now, I am gonna
arrows for you,
call
too.
out that Noodle dropped that silence ring. Dead
I
center. No, you have the silence. The silence was dropped. Dead center on the dock.
Uh-oh.
So half of it's covering the dock. The other half is covering the warehouse.
You want to go sneaky peeky in there, or do you? Okay, I can only talk to Skylar right now. We going in this way where the silence, or do you want to go help out the guy that's a little more intimidating up there with?
Yeah,
with Cyrus?
I said we go help out we help out
yeah, we might want to drop the silence. So if anybody is inside and walks into the cone,
Okay.
they don't get rooted out.
Let's drop it. It's dropped.
So these two,
Oh, wait.
these doors open up,
Oh.
and there's two dudes who are like confused as hell because there's no sound.
Fuck. You know that door opens.
I'm gonna move
so
We
Yeah,
the
pushed
we're
the
silence
closing.
is
bodies.
still up, right? Okay.
No, silent. Like the problem is that when you drop silence, things got silent, and they're like, "What the fuck is going on?" There was already someone supposed to be there. They went to investigate, and things got really weird. So they opened these two doors to see if the dude went out the doors, and it's completely silent. And then they see Fabia standing there. So no one move. I'm gonna get rid of the dead bodies since you've already looted, right?
We've looted and pushed him in the water.
All right. So
But wait a minute. Who do they see? Because they don't see us if they're not out the door yet. Who do they see?
no, they see Fabia. Did you not want to be in combat and just let Fabia do it?
No, but I don't care about being in combat. I'm just
They
saying.
have Pass Without a Trace on right now, which does not work on the bad guys. Sorry. It does not extend to them.
No. But oh, hold on. They don't see you.
No.
Oh, shit.
Nice attack. You just killed two more of your own dang people.
People, yeah.
So yeah, so they open these doors, and for some reason they can't see you. But you know what they do see? They see a broken crate and two dead bodies.
Stay back
We
here.
pushed the bodies in the water.
Now, what are
They
you
see a
talking
broken
Yeah,
crate.
Yeah, we said
had-
that before we started walking away. Yeah.
Okay, so then I'm gonna delete. I'm deleting the dead bodies.
They aren't here.
They see a broken crate.
All right, there we go.
Well, this
And-
went
Oh.
south.
I'm gonna parlay around them so somebody else can
Parlay. All right.
one hit smash.
Noodle, just be mindful of move where you want to move. They're confused. They don't see you. You're passing without a trace. And then, but they're seeing these two crates and they can't hear, and they're super confused. And they're not calmly looking around, like they're
freaking out.
But have they gone out the doors?
just now.
Here we go.
Oh, snappies.
Okay.
Okay.
So can
Karen
I?
and Sky.
And they're doing this shit on their heads, like what? Like they can't hear. They both have been simultaneously deaf.
Let's kick some ass.
Yeah.
Can
Come
I? Oh, we need to shut those doors. Oh, well, nobody can hear. Can I go shut the doors with Pass Without a Trace and they won't see me?
I don't. It seems like at some point there's diminishing returns. Like Fabia, when they're literally 5 feet from you, they can't see you.
Let's see. What does it say?
Yeah.
I mean, at some point it's your call on whether there's a stealth roll for it. I think
Yeah.
that's the
Well,
main-
yeah. Well, the problem I'm running into is like it's the visuals, right? So it would be maybe a stealth roll with advantage.
You
Because
radiate
you're
a
also-
concealing aura in a 30-foot emanation for the duration. While in the aura, you and each creature you choose have a +10 to dexterity stealth checks.
Okay,
and
that's
leave
it.
no tracks.
yeah.
All right. So that's it. So it's not that you're invisible. It's that we have to roll stealth, and you have +10.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Otherwise,
Unless,
it was
like,
it was feeling too much like it's like they're invisible.
No, I feel like unless they're like specifically looking for us, they're not gonna see us.
And it should automatically. Let's see if it adds your +10.
Yeah, I think it
And
does. Everybody's got super jacked up stealth right now. Although,
the only one
okay,
that doesn't is
Skylar-
Skylar.
Yes,
he's
Skylar isn't getting it for some reason.
Oh, my
Yeah.
my rolls are the worst pieces of crap. I
How
swear
can
to
Noodle
you.
only have a 2?
Yeah. Am
I'm
I
gonna
not
roll
in-
for I'm gonna roll for Skylar.
Oh yeah, it's not adding the bonus.
So long as you don't, God damn it, so long as you don't move, then they have not detected you.
That is so sad for them.
Awesome for us.
But I mean, it's also, you guys, it's also silent. Like, do you care if they see you at this point? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, well,
Just-
are we gonna gank them anyway?
I feel
What-
like if they walked out into it, we've been ganking everybody else. Like,
Yeah.
why should they be different?
All right,
Man,
Karen's
Do we
gonna
roll
lead.
for combat or no?
It's the bloodiest stealth mission ever.
Yeah. That's how you do it. You just kill
That's
them
what
one
we
at a time.
do.
All right, so I'm gonna let you. So if you have line of sight, so that would be Karen, Skylar, and Favia. Favia, you go first. You get 1 attack, and then we go into combat.
Now
Bobby,
I'm
don't forget to
wondering what-
step forward so I can get an attack in there.
I'm trying to think of what I want to use.
But when Cliff played you last time, I don't think he could figure out what to use other than an arrow either.
Well, I have the luck blade that I've never used. And this
No,
is
try
like
luck blade.
I was like, this is a free shot, so I'll try the luck blade. See what happens. Okay, it says luck blade longsword consume item use. Spend 1 use of this item, 3 available.
Yes, you
I mean,
get
I'll
3.
use it, but I'm not trying to. Do I get advantage on this?
Yep, I think so.
Wait,
Alright,
but you don't want to
1.
use. Well, if you're just hitting with it, it shouldn't use a.
Yeah,
use.
that's what was weird. Oh,
Hold
he
on.
parried me.
Bastard. Who's up next?
Hold on.
Yeah, if you didn't want to use the luck piece, you just next time don't consume it if you don't want to use the
Okay.
feature.
I just didn't know what
Alright.
it was.
Now
so.
you still have you still have movement if you want. Otherwise, you can popcorn to the next person.
Oh, good lord.
I'm gonna move. Can I move? I
Nope.
can't move through
No,
Skylar.
No, you can't move. I'm sorry. You're still in. He gets an opportunity attack if you do that.
I have a disengage thing. That's fine.
Oh, so you can you auto disengage.
All you have to do is
I
move
have a
forward
feat.
one. Though.
hi, pretty boy.
Okay, if you have a feat that just so you can automatically disengage, or does it take an action?
I'll just.
I
move
don't. I mean,
forward. I'll
actually,
just
you don't
move
have.
forward.
Honestly, you don't have to. I'm assuming your feat is doesn't require an action because normal disengage is an action, so it would be stupid to have a feat that is the same as that. So I think we'll allow it. All right.
Okay.
Up next is
Karen, I'm going first
Okay.
because you freaking totally kick ass last time. All right, I'm gonna target this guy, get my blue ring, and I'm gonna do the baconator.
and this is a single attack. Don't forget.
Yeah, I know.
He just parried my.
He might just be able to use it once a turn then. Well, nope, I guess not.
Damn it. But I do damage though. It says.
You
You
still
did,
do
you
damage,
did.
but he parries you.
Yeah, you only took 2 points. So yeah, ouch. That hurt.
Okay, Karen, you're up.
I need to code visible damage or the POWs or something because it's not as spectacular without the
Without the blood.
pools of blood.
Okay.
Oh, look at that.
Karen's blocking Skylar. She's like, nope, they're mine. They're both
know, right?
mine. Don't forget, you guys can't talk. So silently, Karen steps into place, does a thing.
Oh yeah.
She does what she does.
One is dead. I'm guessing it's asking you if you want to cleave.
Mm-hmm.
Do I want to cleave?
And Perry Platypus. Well, that sucks. So both of the Baddens drop to the ground.
They also end up in the water.
Before the battle could even begin.
I'm gonna drop silence and
Wait,
Make
can
sure
we
the
close the
ground-
doors?
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Before
what,
you-
yeah. Drop that thing. They're shut. So can we drop it?
Okay, you're dropping the silence. Going in here and dropping the silence. Do. And suddenly the world is full of seagulls again.
And
It's like you just landed in a plane and your ears unclog and it feels so good.
Oh,
They have
Creeple
anything else?
Plast. Those freaking names. They're the best.
So, how many are left? I think there's only like 3, maybe.
Well, I'm kind of worried that if we take much longer, the other guy is going to get a little,
Yeah.
you know.
Because is this kind of happening while Cyrus was fighting with the guy?
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is
Simultaneous.
yeah. So right now, Cyrus is still in there debating with the person, like whatever, right? Now, if you guys diluted, can I get rid of the bodies?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are in the water. That's where we're putting them. With all the
All right.
Ooh, and the door is open. Yikes. Let's do our thing. So we don't
How'd
have
that
to.
bug again. It seems like you guys still have things targeted that aren't there, and I got to figure out what changes that.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
So I
Um,
think we
we're
should
going to pass without a trace to
where Cyrus is.
Cyrus.
Yeah. Why
Okay.
can't I move?
I don't want to go first because
Oh,
are we still in combat? Because me as a person, Christy knows how to get there, so I want to let
Skylar,
somebody
you
else.
have to follow us if you want to pass without a trace. Steven.
I want to
You have
follow
to
you guys.
Okay, then follow us.
Well, then,
We're going up.
I'll
Yeah.
go. I'm gonna go last.
Well, come on.
all
All
right.
right, so Karen, yeah, you entered the room that they were in earlier.
But they don't know which section, so I can't tell them.
Correct.
And around the corner comes
Uh-oh.
Farple Nimcrust.
Look, he's moving fast.
So
Around the
this guy was
corner.
up here
Yes?
and saw his friends go out those doors, and those doors closed. And where'd his friends go? So he was heading towards this door to go down the stairs to check on him, but lo and behold, you guys walked in the door. So this is not opportunity. This is just a quick. Let's be frank. Almost should just kill him myself, but let's go through the motions. I feel kind of bad for Farple Nimcrust.
Karen.
Skylar, you got to roll your initiative.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, him Christ.
Alrighty, so that means that we can now begin combat. So let's get ready to rumble.
Oh, dude, he's dead.
Poor bastard. So his eyes get big, and you're like, Kieran's covered in blood, right? She's been axing people, like Skylar's in the background, like covered in blood and viscera, and yeah, 28. And just pulps
She
the poor bastard.
happily just.
Remember that
Yeah.
time we were going to kill everybody because we didn't want to let anybody know we've been here?
I
So-
knew this is how this. There was no
And
other way this was ever
always-
gonna go.
We attempted.
This was
It's
so doable
just-
without killing anybody. But anyway, dead. I'm gonna get rid of the body.
All right. I think we should just walk into the room where Cyrus is and immediately just kill the guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm right behind you.
I mean, that's where we're at now, right?
Yeah.
There's no going back.
Oh, someone leveled up.
Oh,
Who
All
leveled
right.
up?
Door locked.
oh no.
I'm looking.
Maybe not. Maybe not.
No, I got 15,000 to level up. Karen, you can
Yeah,
go
you guys
in?
can't. You guys can't hit level 20 this fast. That's no good. Those doors are open, you guys. There's nothing to.
I only have like 2,500 left.
Yeah, you're close.
All right, so I've got to okay, everyone stop moving for 2 seconds. Actually,
Okay.
I'm locking you for a
You
second.
need like Chris to get in the
Make it
room.
through the door.
Yeah.
Not yet. I need to make Bing her the owner of Bing as well, real quick.
Okay.
That's what I was trying to do before you guys all jumped in the room, because there is going to be a quick exchange
Okay.
that happened as you guys were entering this room. So save.
I bet they're kissing.
I swear,
Yeah, exactly.
if it's
So,
a fireball,
So Snargle's like,
I'm gonna rage
the
quit.
fuck is going on out there? Right? Because you just smashed someone's body apart with
Yeah.
2 doors open to that level.
Yeah.
And he's like, you know, we can figure this out later, but we've got to go check on whatever the fuck is going on over here.
I
And you
agree.
see him, you hear him walking towards you. I'm going to let him get here. Is Bing following him?
Yes, Bing is right behind him, so now he's flanked.
He's gonna get flanked.
All right. So
Yeah.
you guys head towards the door. I'm going to let him go 10 feet. And then
Hi,
he's like-
Karen.
I
He's
can't
like,
see where Bing
what
is.
the fuck? And he like looks over his shoulder. He's like, there's a bunch of assholes in the break room. And now,
That's not control in your warehouse.
and now you are all going into
Combat.
That's outrageous.
Nice job,
combat.
Wait till the guy finds out.
Hold on. We go here and then plus noodle. Oh, I hit the wrong button. I hit caps lock. Sorry. I hate when I'm trying to target things and I healed the wrong modifier. Encounter. Create combat.
You can't keep
Please roll
your
for initiative. Who created?
That was me.
Look, Karen's first again.
Oh man. So let me guess. Snargle is going to the top of the stack.
No.
Yeah, let's move them to the end. Oh my God. This
All
feels
right.
not
So,
safe.
Yeah,
you guys are just the worst.
we are.
All right. The Let's Get Ready to Rumble plays yet again tonight. And Bobby, as this all going on, you're hearing in your head, you're hearing like, this is weird, man. There's like dead bugs and shit. Like, I don't know what's going on.
I'm gonna let Zippy know what we're doing, and we'll be back soon.
Oh, can I come? Can I come? Can I come?
No.
Zippy sounds like Beetlejuice.
I know.
He is Beetlejuice, kind of.
Juice. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I always
All
kind
right.
of picture Zippy. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so Karen, you're up first.
Why is he almost dead?
Who?
Snarly Fentwhip.
Because
Oh,
while
he
we were
is
talking,
dead.
Karen,
Karen dispatched him.
and Karen,
He
as you, as
What
as his body falls to the ground, he
Took you
reaches his
long.
arm out and tries to grab a bell, like a rope, on his way down. That's next to his desk.
Uh-oh.
And I'm just going to do a quick. This is going to be a 50-50. So he's going to roll a d20 to see
Okay.
if he can raise the alarm.
I don't think so. He just got
Alive.
slaughtered.
Would
D20.
would Cyrus get a chance to react?
and knock his arm away?
Yeah,
Or, like-
I'll let him do that. So 1 to 10 is he fails. 11 to 20 is he has a chance of succeeding.
Nope.
Fail.
And so he failed anyway. So yeah, so then Cyrus just like stomps on his arm anyway for fun. So like he's dead. He's dead in the doorway, and I can now hit end encounter. And yes,
Probably close the
Hey,
door
Ferris.
or two. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, is there anyone else here?
so here's what I'm going to tell you, like, because yeah, that's a good question. And distribute the whopping 90 XP each.
Loot the room.
Although 90 used to be an entire battle that
Yeah.
you guys would get, like for the whole group. There is a window, and without even rolling insight, you've now sort of murdered 2 people without any silence, right? So anyone within probably 30 feet of a window of a door had a chance to hear.
I mean, it was pretty quick, if I'm not lying. So
Oh yeah, he didn't raise an alarm, so it's just there's a chance that they're like, what's going on? All right, so I'm gonna get rid of the body, and that leaves us. You're standing in this room.
all right,
So-
come on in.
Should we do a
Let's
little
take-
looting?
Well, that's the break.
Investigating.
We're investigating this room. Let me move, but I can't. I
Are you all
can't.
getting in? Oh, I gotta turn on wander mode. There you go.
All right, I'm over here. Everybody join me.
Just waiting for
Is
Well,
you.
Bing staying in his outfit? Black Cult of the Dragon.
Might
Gonna
as
put-
well at this point, because then we could be his prisoners. If we
Just
need
in
to be.
case, yeah. How do I get? I don't know how to switch characters anymore.
Use the tray.
So
You can
do
go
we
to
have
par-
to click investigate, or what are we doing?
I'm gonna have you roll an investigation.
Okay.
Do I go to the party?
Yes.
Yeah. And then click
Well,
click whoever you want to control.
Karen pulls out her phone and just starts taking pictures of everything.
That's terrible.
Yes.
And she do low angle selfies as well with the bodies.
So yeah, we
Just
need,
wa-
to get on
I
these
woke up
ledgers.
like this.
We need to get on these ledgers.
She's all.
All right, we're gonna do a quick party investigation.
Yeah.
Let's see, investigation,
Because then
Stay
we
away
gotta
from
do
the
so.
window.
and we'll make it cinematic, and it's not a group DC. And this Bing Fabia. Oh man, I can't. Hold on. Party. There we go. And a noodle. Not Nick. And we request roll.
Boo.
Oh, come on.
We got Rob Noodle.
It was nice to roll for somebody that rolls good numbers for a change.
All right. So you find a couple of interesting things. Bing finds something called, looks like a flan settlement pouch. It's a small oil darkened leather pouch. It contains sort of mixed coins. They're sort of chipped and mismatched. They're not really treasure, but they seem like something a fleecer would use, or a bribes person, or whatever else, right? So like this is something for back alleys. So I'm going to give that to the Bingster who found it.
Uh-huh.
I almost couldn't find him because he's dressed as a black cultist. So hold on. And I should be able to go here, pouch. Yep, there it is. And then who the other high roller was? It was Fabia. Fabia, you find yourself, looks like a Black Cult of the Dragon shipment manifest that contains interesting information about things moving from point A to point B.
Ooh, good.
Sweet. Just what we needed.
Yep.
And I was almost giving it to Karen. I shall give it to Fabia. Now, as Favia pulls this up, Karen, you're especially interested in this. And manifest is in your, yes, it's called the BCOD shipment manifest, Favia. If either of you want to share that with the people, I encourage you to do so. So
We have parts left for that.
yeah, so what you see is I can give you a
it's
good
like
version
a
of this too.
ledger.
Oh yeah.
Oh, cool.
So you see something that is marked priority, Karen. That looks really familiar. That symbol that has been sort of marked in red of mixed components. Yeah.
Like the cross with the diamond underneath it?
That is what was on those things.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it also matches the symbol that Karen has.
Oh,
See,
fancy.
Right.
sections.
So there's mixed components, and then you see this arrow sort of pointing up and to the right, and it's sort of going Teshwave to Flan to Melvant, and it's a priority. So it
Foundry.
looks like it's passing through Flan, but its end game is Melvant.
All right, so that's one of our quests. Trace a marked shipment through the operation.
Yeah, and you're seeing, the transfer broker is Merrick Voss.
Where is that? Oh, Merrick Voss. Flan transfer. So is that the person that's controlling the flow?
No, it's just a handler. It's someone. It's someone trusted, whatever the handler is, right? They aren't necessarily a black cultist.
So we gotta not kill that guy.
Hopefully.
Maybe ask him some questions.
Yeah. So the official narrative is so one manifest bears the same burned symbol as seen on the crate tied to Karen's token. Beside it, there's a shipping number has been copied cleanly, then rewritten in darker under priority note. Looks like it runs from Teshwave to Flan, then onward to Malvent, Foundry Quarter. So, Karen, in your sort of your head, this is like things are coming together, right? This is no longer just a sort of like loose memory. Like there's now some intent and purpose behind it.
So do we think this? I'm just trying to look at the thing and figure this out. But like, are the symbols associated with the destination? Or do we not know what the symbols mean yet?
Well, maybe this will help. So, the contents listed beside the shipment do not read like ordinary trade goods, like black resin, treated ash, sealed vials, that sort of thing. None of it explains the whole design, like the whole mechanism that you're asking about, Karen. But all these symbols point towards preparation, like grouping things together. These symbols probably mean something to what gets shipped with what. Right? Or maybe indicates what's inside of it without having to know what's inside of it. Right? You aren't sure exactly, but you do see that like that box, it sort of matches what you experienced out on the dock, right? Which is like it's mixed components. Yeah, so like these look like they're part of something that's being to the point of the narrative. Like there's something being made somewhere else, right? And the last one is, sort of near that Flan entry, there's a small routing signature that's been pressed into the margin with practice care. It's easy to miss, but Bing recognizes this immediately, right? He's not here, so I'm not going to go too much more deeply into it. But this strikes him as something that's very familiar.
What does? So I can mark
that seal on the page means something, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So whoever's been orchestrating this stuff is good at making criminal goods appear as if they're legitimate crates, right? That can be shipped with other transports. Sort of makes some sense. And that this is possibly a staging warehouse. The next stop is likely Teshwave, then Flan, right? Downriver, and ultimately Mulvent. And that's what you find at this moment.
Do we have a sense yet?
Go ahead.
Sorry. Do we have a sense yet of, just based on the this is probably something that Karen would not know, but maybe somebody else would. Whether the contents that we're seeing seem like things that are relevant to BCOD activities, or does it feel like they're smuggling things as just a business for other criminals?
No, you get the feeling just based on the components that you've seen, the black resin and whatever else, right? You aren't sure, but these don't feel like just contraband. These feel like they're components of something darker. Right. And again, remember how sealed that box was, right? And like the box isn't up, like these things are sealed with like heavy duty bolts. Right. Now, as you guys are going through this, you are hearing people mill around and start to like ask each other, like, have you seen Fargal? The hell? Like he was supposed to come down here and authorize this shipment, right?
We need to go.
Are we did we check off everything on our quest here?
I didn't even think about that, Cliff. Thank you for calling out the thing that I built.
I have it up right now.
So,
Trace a marked shipment through the operation. I believe that's what this is, isn't it?
Well, yeah, okay. So you have the beginnings of this, but you haven't actually traced it all the way through.
Okay. So we have to go to those places. Determine who or what is controlling the flow, which I think Merrick Voss might have more information on that, and discover where the shipment is ultimately being sent.
You absolutely got that one for sure.
And his name is Merrick Voss.
Yeah, and so I think the other two, I just closed when I marked a objective complete, it closed the whole thing down. I have to fix that. Anyway, yeah, I think determining who or what's controlling it and tracing that marked shipment, that's going to be partly a Bing thing, just based on his background. But you guys have all of the parts, right? You've now learned that there's 3 important stops, right? Teshwave, Flan, and Mulvent, right? And this aligns with Kieran. You wanted to go to Mulvent anyway. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's fast travel out of here.
Yeah, we need to go back to see what's happening with Nick and why everything's dying.
Yes.
And a quick aside, Cliff, real world name. It's funny you mentioned fast travel because in the Artificer thing, one of the things that you can craft are fast travel points.
Oh.
Nice.
That sounds complicated.
Yeah. Although think of all the things you'll miss out on, all the fauna and the flora, the attacks, all the camping.
All right, let's get everybody in tow.
So are you guys going back out through the warehouse?
Yeah, we got to get out of here.
Are we going out the way we came?
Yeah, don't you think?
So Kieran, Fabi, you know that the door here, because of your wayfinding skill, that door leads to where you guys entered this level. I'm happy for you to see the rest of the level that I designed, believe me. But I wanted to call that your wayfinding skill would have said that that this door heads outside. It is locked, but it's locked from the inside. So if you want it unlocked, tell me and we'll unlock it.
Unlock it.
Yeah.
I cast unlock.
It is now unlocked. 45 guys. No, I'm just kidding.
Why can't I leave?
Police cars all the way around the building.
Yeah. And here's where we're going to end. So we're going to end with you guys leaving this building. When we next play, you have found some interesting information out about the Black Cult. They're moving some stuff around. These components seem pretty dark. You have an idea of maybe who to talk to, or at least someone who's accountable for some of the shipments. You know where they're heading, and you also know that something's up with Nick.
Yeah. Yes.
So when we next play, you'll be back with the Nick Meister. When does Nick get back, or when does David get back?
Well, so part of the problem with David, why he doesn't have his computers, he doesn't have a real place to stay up there. He's staying with a friend. And they were supposed to figure that out for him yesterday, but that person's on leave. So he won't know until June where he's staying.
Oh my god.
So he likely won't be here next week or the week after, or
as far as I know, no, unless something changes.
Boo.
All right. Well, we should talk to David about just calling in on Discord
Yeah.
in some theater of the mind, right? Otherwise, he's gonna fall so far behind. We're gonna have to figure out what to do with this character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, for sure.
Yeah,
He
I can-
didn't like. We thought that they would have made a determination yesterday,
Yeah.
but the guy, like, it's the military. It's not like anything
Yeah,
else.
I get
where
it.
Normally, somebody would just cover that. That would be their job. But they're like, no, he's on leave. We'll look at it and
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's fun.
Yeah.
Just send him to Legion Go, Alicia.
I told him he could take it actually, and he
All right.
has
He
not.
did not.
So maybe he
I-
will now. Maybe he
I use
will
mine all the
now.
time. I should call him up and be like, dude. All right, listen. Thank you guys for playing. Hopefully you had fun. If anything, did anyone's client slow down? Was it all speedy?
For
All right, so maybe
No,
I've
it was good.
dice rolling, it was
Other-
it was a little laggy, but other than that, it was good.
all right. Well, other than the weird like ghost targeted indicators that I don't know what happened there. Other than that, I think we're pretty good. All right, guys.
Yeah.
Well, I will see you hopefully all next week.
Yeah. See you
That's
next
the
week.
plan. Thanks,
You
y'all.
guys.
Later, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Show your